I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. When I think about who God is and how I responded to Him, I shouldn't be here. My testimony goes back to being born in Wisconsin. I came to the U of M and started engaging with new ideas about life and the world. At the same time, I'm kind of looking for meaning and purpose. And I remember one night in particular, I was looking up at the sky, sitting in front of Comstock Hall, and I just remember saying, God, if you exist, show me. And nothing happened immediately. And so I actually at that point became an atheist. And I think about, the person I was in that era of time is someone who always wanted to do a good job, was always kind of looking and seeking, but also had kind of this other life I was living and just ways I was looking for life, and they always let me down. I remember being disappointed by a number of things in that time, and I think that actually contributed to some of the mental health struggles. It's just like, what is out there that actually is satisfying, that actually is fulfilling, if it's not these things that I thought it was? The biggest reason I started coming to Hope was I was dating Allison, and I was like, well, I don't agree with the gospel or believe it, but I'll be the cool atheist who attends church and just can be open-minded to hear this stuff out. Along that journey, I remember at one point Pastor Steve preached on the contrast of religion and the gospel, and religion saying, I do good works and God owes me, right? Like I'm accepted because I obey, so to speak, right? And the gospel comes in and says, you're actually accepted in Jesus, and that causes you to obey. So it's not that you do good works to earn a status. You actually have a status that Jesus has accomplished for you, and now you live that out, and that actually causes a responsive obedience. I remember being blown away by that. You're telling me the gospel is not religion? What ended up happening is I kept coming to church. It was actually March 1st of 2015. I was at Hope West in the upper balcony back when we used both buildings for services. And I remember hearing the preaching, and I wrote in my moleskin notebook, today I give my life to Jesus Christ. Right there, God fully intervened in my life and said, you need this Savior. Yeah, so right over here, this is where I was sitting. I remember being a 17-year-old about to become an atheist, looking up to the sky at night and saying, God, if you exist, show me. And the cool thing is, 10 years later, He did. In a pew in the upper balcony of Hope West in Minneapolis, Minnesota, He showed me not only that He exists, but that He saves through His Son, Jesus. And that has changed everything in my life. And He used that 10 years of time, all the hard things I went through, all the idols I went after. Now I've seen Him redeem that. I've seen Him use that as I minister to others. And it's just, I'm thankful that He remained good no matter what. Lord willing, because of what He's done in my life and through what He will do through our church, more people will have a place where they can say, today I give my life to Jesus Christ.